Hello, this is Diana Giles with Skyline IT Management. I wanted to take a few minutes to demonstrate something for you that I think is pretty exciting, especially for some particular use cases, and that is called Windows 365. It is essentially a cloud PC, a PC that you have access to from pretty much most computer devices. If you can get to a browser, you can get to your PC, and you can have the same experience no matter where you're coming from. So let's get into it. Let me go ahead and share my screen here. So it's really much better to actually see it in action than for me to try to explain it. But if we right click here, I'm going to show you some setting controls you have. You do have the ability to have multiple displays with this. I'm not going to do that for this demo, but that is something that, if you do have multiple displays at your office, you know that once you've gone to, using that, it's hard to go back just to a single. So that's an important feature in the Cloud PC. Then we just double click here. Now, I will say you can do this in a browser as well. Remote desktop setup, a little quicker, just from the fact that all you have to do is double click this icon. It takes a tiny bit of setup on the front end, but it's really harder opening up in a browser either, because you simply just go to a web address. But we double click on that. It's going to prompt me for a password for my demo account here. Let me get that. And here we are, we're logged in. This has been set up according to the mobile device management and endpoint manager that I use on this demo Microsoft tenant. So it will be configured with all of those things that we want to have and would normally have in that kind of environment happening on a physical computer. Any of those settings, it will automatically do that, and it will show up in your Microsoft 365 list of user devices and computers, just like a regular PC. So from a management and IT management perspective, we have all of the same capabilities, and it is actually makes everything very easy. If there were problems with this computer, it's actually easier than with a physical computer, because it's very simple to just basically start over, and then you come back, because of all of the features with OneDrive, Microsoft 365, your apps, your data is all back, and the computer is running well again, like a brand new computer. So as you can see here, we've got all the just kind of normal thing. This is just basically a window to my PC that's in the cloud right here. So if I visit, I go back to my physical computer, open up a browser, and here we are on the page for the pricing for this. The option to go with a Windows 365 Cloud PC is not necessarily an inexpensive option. It is, depends upon the type of PC you configure, how full it is, essentially. You're obviously going to pay more for a more powerful machine. This, however, could be a really good option, and in some cases, maybe more economical, at least in the short term. If you were looking at an outlay of a lot of cash to replace a lot of computers that have come upon end of life, you could prolong the need to do that by going with something where you're paying as you go monthly for the use of a cloud PC that you can access through that older computer that is reaching its end of life. As long as it is still functioning and can have a browser and an internet connection, you're going to have a new PC experience. So that is, just one use case. Another use case is somebody who's traveling and who's at multiple locations all the time. They can have that continuity of that regular computer that they are used to, no matter where they are. And so that is another thing that is going to be a really nice feature for some people. As you can see, it's just like a regular browser here. We can go to, do all the normal things that you would do if you want to run your Office apps. These are the full desktop apps. These are not, the cloud version or anything like that. It is the regular, Word, Excel, and so forth. You can print to your local computer. It uses the computer that is physically attached, and so it's got this redirect function. So it uses that computer. One thing that's kind of fun, or at least, probably just because I'm a nerd, I think it's fun, but if you do a speed test uh, from the cloud PC, it's basically going from Microsoft servers to their, very good connection to the other. So it's extremely fast. Uh, certainly won't get this at your office under normal circumstances, but I think that's kind of funny. But probably just because I'm a geek. So I hope that this has made you, kind of excited for the possibilities that Windows 365 could offer. Certainly some flexibility, some ability to, maybe make a older computer last longer that you may not want to replace yet. So, if you think of another use case, I'd be interested to hear it. Please, comment in the comments if you would like. And I thank you for watching this video. If you are a client of Skyline IT Management and you think that this might be something that you'd like to try out, let me know. We can set up a demo for you, a trial, so that you can play around with it for a month and see how it works. Just give us a call, send me an email. You know how to get in touch with me if you're a client. So if you have any questions, anyone else, just let me know. We'll be happy to go deeper into this with you and even give you a better demonstration if you would like. Thank you for watching and have a great day.